Hey everyone, Nathan Nowak here for NathanJNowak.com, owner of Trinity Fitness and creator of the 24-day rapid fat loss system. We have been offline for about 3 weeks, and part of that was because of our move. We moved out of our old place. We're in a new place now, and we've also opened up a new office space. So we're going to take you on a tour of that later this week. But I wanted to talk to you. This episode is entitled Slow Death, and I wanted to tell you what that exactly, what that meant. Over the last 13 years, I've been in the same location, the same building, and over time, we even had the gym there, but over time, I've noticed that I started to develop a chronic cough. I started to develop headaches all the time. I started to feel really tired all the time, and we couldn't really figure out what it was. We started to notice in the last 2 years that the unit, the space, the loft that we were in was always dirty. Didn't matter how much we cleaned. There was always dust. There was always paint chips coming off of the wall. We started to notice that there was mold on the windows, and then once we started to move out, we noticed there was mold on our photos that were on the wall as well, with the exposed brick and stuff. Over the last 2 or 3 weeks, I started to develop, my cough started to get even worse. It sounded like bronchitis, but it was really, really bad. So we made the decision to go ahead and move out of our space and move into a new place, and my chronic cough is almost gone. I still cough every once in a while, but it's a lot better. Went on an hour run today, and I didn't hurt. I didn't feel the tightness in my chest that I normally feel when I'm training and when I'm running and racing. And so I've noticed that my environment was causing me to have a slow death, and it maybe is a little bit of an exaggeration, but over time, you know, we live in our houses, we live in our apartments, we live in lofts or wherever we're living, and we don't really realize that there are certain times, there's certain things, there's certain environmental issues that we might have that we don't really take into consideration when it comes to our health. We just think that, oh, I have a cough, or it's just allergies, and it's usually outside of our living environment. And sometimes we have to stop and think, you know, what is going on? I'm supposed to be in peak physical condition, and yet I feel like I'm getting old, and I feel like I'm tired, and I don't feel good all the time. My energy level's low, and I know that I'm eating right, I know that I'm exercising, I know that I'm giving myself good positive things, and I still don't understand why my energy is low and why I still feel ill all the time. So sometimes we have to stop and think, you know, is it in our environment? It may not be the food. It may not be the physical activity. It may not be things like smoking or alcohol. It may be your actual environment that you live in, or that you're in a lot of the time, whether it's work or it's your living environment. So, you know, take a look at that. You know, if you are having those challenges, if you do have chronic cough, if you do have chronic fatigue, if you do have, you know, headaches all the time, start to look into your environment and see if there are things that are possible. Is it mold? Is it dust in the air? Is it, you know, could it be asbestos? Could it be lead paint? I know a lot of times now, you know, we don't use lead paint anymore, but the building that we were in is in a historic building. So there was lead paint on the wall, and it did chip off. So these are things that we've been experiencing over the last 3 weeks. I didn't want to let you guys think that we completely just walked away and haven't been around. But we've moved into our new place. We are up and ready to go. And like I said, this week we are going to show you our new office, what we're doing, and we want to take you along for the ride for Trinity Fitness 2.0. Until then, start strong, finish stronger.